Recording started. I'm Amanda Reed, and during this recorded session, you're going to learn the basics of using audio in an Elluminate Live session. We're first going to start with the audio that's the voice over IP audio or the internet audio, and then we'll talk a little bit about using a telephone. The first step is to go through the Audio Setup Wizard. So you're going to click on Tools, Audio, Audio Setup Wizard. I do this every time I enter an Elluminate session. It just allows me to make sure that I've got my speakers set at the right volume and that I've got my microphone plugged in correctly and also set at the right volume. So the first step is your audio output device. You're going to make sure that you can hear the pre-recorded message and go ahead and confirm that. Now you're going to select your input device, the microphone. So you'll have the opportunity to talk into the microphone, record your own voice, listen to it play back, and confirm that it's set up properly. Once again, this is really important to do every time you enter a session, just to make sure that your settings are all correct. Now it's time to turn on your microphone. Control F2 or just click on the microphone button. It's going to turn yellow, giving you a clear visual indicator that it's on. And then you'll see green and yellow, hopefully not red. If it's red, it's too loud and you'll want to take this down. But as you're speaking, you're seeing a clear visual indicator that your audio is being projected into the session. Now, moderators will also have the ability to adjust a participant's audio. So in this case, this is a moderator seeing that Mike is speaking, and we'd be able to click the plus and minus signs to turn that participant's microphone up or down. In your session, you could have up to 6 simultaneous audio or microphones turned on at the same time, so 6 simultaneous talkers. The default is 1. We recommend you start with 1. You kind of practice with that. Do it a little bit walkie-talkie style. One person speak, turn off the microphone, the next person speak. Once you get comfortable with managing that aspect of the audio in the session, feel free to go into Tools, Audio, and turn it up to 6. One thing we do recommend is that you use a headset or make sure you have an echo-canceling microphone to prevent any echo going through the session. I'll talk a little bit more about that. And also be careful not to talk over others. Just because we can turn on 6 microphones, it still means that you really only want one person talking. You need to be polite. So if you do hear an echo, this is essentially what's happening. Let's say in this example, I've got 4 people with their microphones turned on. If this individual is talking and they're talking through their headset, the audio is going to come out of the headset for this person. Whoops, this person has the speakers turned on their laptop. The audio is coming out of those speakers and hitting that live microphone that's turned on, and now that's going to cause an echo for everyone else in the session. The solution is easy. Just simply turn off this microphone. Maybe take it back down to 3 talkers, or just let that person know if you're going to have your audio coming out of speakers, then we just need to make sure you turn off your microphone until it's time for you to speak, and then that's fine. The echo will go away. Now we also can have teleconference audio. So we can have the voice over IP or teleconference or a combination of both. So if you have somebody that maybe is on their mobile phone and they just want to hear the audio portion of the session, that's a great use for teleconference. Perhaps the person really isn't comfortable using a headset or using the audio in their computer. Great, use the teleconference. And the moderator will be able to mute and unmute that teleconference audio. And if you're recording the session, all of the audio is captured, whether it's on the telephone or whether it's the internet audio out of the session. Now this screenshot shows this participant's using the Elluminate audio. This one is on the teleconference, Elluminate audio, teleconference, teleconference. So there's a clear visual indicator right there in the participant's window letting you know how people are sending and receiving audio for the session. Very simple to set up. First, of course, you need to have a teleconference number and a PIN. So you're going to go ahead and obtain that phone number. Then you're going to open the teleconference connection dialog. A couple of ways to do that. You can do it from your Tools menu. So you can go to Tools and Telephony. You can also just right from within the session, go ahead and click the little button. It's got a little wrench there. Looks like a telephone with a wrench, and that lets you set up the teleconference. You're going to enter in the telephone number and the PIN. You're going to have to enter in the moderator. So with a teleconference, right, you always have a moderator pin and a participant pin. In most cases, you're going to actually allow the Elluminate session to be the moderator. So it's going to dial in, and you're going to see it in the participant window, just as we saw in the previous screenshot. And go ahead and then for the Elluminate session information, put in the number you want Elluminate to call. Once again, I've duplicated the moderator because I want the actual Elluminate session to act as the moderator. Go ahead and save that, or save and connect. Now, if you have just clicked Save, you'll need to click the Connect button. Okay, if you click Save and Connect, just jump right to number 2, but you're going to click on the button that allows you to now start dialing in. It's going to let you know, go through a couple of screens, then it's finally going to confirm that it's connected to the teleconference, and you'll see the teleconference right inside the participant window. Okay, so here's the teleconference bridge right inside the participant window. And now your participants have the ability to dial into that teleconference. That's really easy. Once you enter into the Elluminate session, at any time you can click on the telephone handset. And once you do that, it's going to pop up the teleconference number in the pin and pick up the phone and dial in. So you'll easily be able to switch back and forth at any time during the session. Let's talk about a couple of tips. One is I strongly recommend you join Learn Central. Join Learn Central and join our Illuminati group. The Illuminati group is a group of Elluminate customers and users. Great way to get more information, tips, and techniques, and just share the ways in which you're using Elluminate or want to use Elluminate. Also from Illuminate.com, training, more quick reference guides, recordings, and documentation, as well as the ability to sign up for live online training to learn more about how to be a moderator in an Elluminate live session. Thanks for taking the time to watch this recording.